My name is Debbie Bell, and on behalf of the Franklin County Health Department, I'd like to welcome you to Working on Wellness. Tonight, we are actually visiting the Franklin County Public Health Center, and we are participating in one of their spring rabies clinics. For the last 40 years, the Franklin County Health Department, in collaboration with local veterinarians, have been hosting these low-cost rabies vaccine clinics. And tonight, we are participating, we are watching, we are visiting with some of our staff, our physicians, and some of our clients, some of our smallest clients. So we're glad that you're joining us tonight. First, I'll be talking with Kendra Palmer, our environmental director here at the Franklin County Health Department. Kendra, thanks for being with us.
No, thank you, Debbie. I appreciate you all being here tonight. It's fun.
Well, you're definitely busy, as they can see behind us here. Can you tell us a little bit about what started these low-cost rabies clinics?
Well, actually, the rabies clinics here in Franklin County spurred from an actual human death from a gentleman in the Bald Knob area. He was a deer hunter, and this was in the mid-'70s. And I've heard these stories from my former directors and public health directors and environmental directors, George Hetty and Fred Goins, for years. But there was actual death. They feel like that he got rabies from skinning the deer during hunting season, and the health department decided that they needed to have these mass vaccination clinics to protect the community, and it caught on. The public loves these clinics. It's a real savings, and the vets have been so generous throughout the years to participate with us, and we have not had any cases in domestic animals and rabies in domestic animals in more than 30 years. So we think that's great.
Yeah, that's definitely seeing a need and, racing forward to that. Now, you did speak a little bit about the veterinarians that have worked with us, and I'm definitely not going to ask you to tell me about all of them from 40 years ago, but just over the last few years, what veterinarians and what offices have come forward to collaborate with us?
Well, many of the vets that are still operating, Dennis King's office, Frankfurt Animal Clinic, Clint Bevins Animal Medical Center, Carrie Darnaby, Dr. Jonathan Mangin, I'm having Dr. Scott Green, who was a former Board of Health member. He and Jackie Sue Phillips, who also is a board member. They are retired now, but they were very active. Dr. Stephen Burchett, Dr. David Massey. These are vets that have been working with us for many years, and many of the vets that do participate with us, they are very supportive of the other vets in the community who also have their own. During this time, they will have their own rabies clinic, low-cost clinics in office, and they will advertise that. And it's just easier for them to have this in their office where they're familiar, facilities, and their computers are there, and it's just, but they do offer this at the same time. Many of them do, and all of them have been great partners through the years.
Well, that's definitely great proof of how partnerships come together to meet these needs. Now, is there any, I guess, when you're putting something like this together, what role does the health department play in these clinics? I see some of our staff over there at the tables, but what's your role?
Well, we will advertise for the clinics. We arrange the clinics and facilitate them here at our Public Health Center building, which is just ideal for this. But we also do the paperwork. We fill out we do what takes so long. We have to get all the information, the owner's information and the pet's information. And that's what takes so long. And of course the line is, several 100 feet long probably, but it takes a little bit of time. But it's always interesting and always exciting, and it is quite a savings to the community.
Well, that's absolutely terrific. And Kendra, I know you are being beckoned by some of these small four-legged animals, but I appreciate your time talking with us tonight.
Thank you so much, Debbie. I got to get back.
Okay, we'll do the two rabies first.
Joining me now is Dr. Clint Bevins, and he's going to be taking care of our pets this evening. Thank you for joining us tonight, Dr. Bevins.
Thanks for having us.
How long have you been working with our off-site rabies clinics?
Okay, we did our first rabies the first year I came to Frankfurt. I came in '87, so it would have been the following year in May of '88, but we've done one every year since.
That's wonderful, and that's an extensive period of time to be offering these programs here in our community. What do you see as one of the biggest assets, or what's the largest value of these clinics for our community?
Well, it's not just about protecting the pet. Of course, that's primary, but it's mainly to protect the people, the population. We do see rabies in wild animals. Quite a bit is reported to the state in skunks and feral animals, but the last human fatality was actually in Franklin County in Bald Knob in the 70s. So it's out there. We protect our pet, and so we protect the people.
That's a pretty good track record to not have an incident since then, but as you said, the risk is still present. And can you maybe tell us just a little bit about the importance of making sure that your pets are vaccinated from that? We've been protected as a population and not having the rabies, but how about those pets?
Well, of course, there's several vaccinations that we vaccinate for. Let's start with cats. The upper respiratory, the feline distemper, which consists of different viruses. We have feline leukemia, which cats, they share from other cats. They get it from other cats, bite wounds, mating, saliva, that type. And then rabies. So cats, your big three would be distemper, leukemia, rabies. Your core vaccines in the dogs would be, of course, rabies. And then we have feline distemper, parvovirus, which is a viral diarrhea. That would be what we consider the core vaccines. And then you have additional vaccines for kennel cough, influenza, coronavirus, Lyme disease, and there's a few others that we give to certain animals that are would need it or have the possibility of exposure.
Now, are those some of the vaccines that you will have with you tonight in addition to the rabies?
That's correct. We'll mostly give distemper parvo rabies to dogs and distemper rabies to cats, but we do have the other vaccines if somebody requests them.
Now, as a pet owner myself, and I know there's probably others that are interested in this, just making sure that we are being good stewards of those pets that we have. Some of the things that maybe we should watch for in our pets to know whether or not they're whether they're healthy or whether there may be a problem developing. And I guess I'm thinking like with their teeth or so forth. What should we be looking for?
Certainly. Of course, we're in the preventative health business, but I always think of it as common sense. Nutrition is a big part, just like with people. Your vaccinations, we see pets with parasites, both internal and external. Worms, as we like to call them, fleas, lice, mites, ear mites, and really, we look at the whole animal, complete exam of all body systems, teeth, all the way through, and we try to identify those things, be proactive, and identify them before they're actually a problem. And when we do identify them, of course, we treat them.
Well, very good. Well, we definitely appreciate you collaborating with us on these clinics. It's a wonderful public service, and we look forward to the coming years as well. Thank you, Dr. Bevins.
Thank you very much.
Or you won't need another one until 2018. All right. Rufus, over your old.
I've had the privilege tonight to meet Kathy Vanover here, and she's joining us for the Rabies Clinic. Hey, Kathy.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Good.
Is this your first visit to the Rabies Clinic?
Yes, it is.
Who do you have with you tonight?
This is Coco, our little pug.
Hi, Coco.
Say hi. Say hi.
What do you think about this type of delivery system for the rabies vaccines or for the vaccinations that you're going to be eligible for tonight?
Well, I think it's cheaper. It helps out people who probably can't afford to take their animals to the vet. So that way we have more of our animals vaccinated that are out in public and so forth, and prevention.
That's pretty good. And doesn't look like too bad of a wait. Everything's moving slowly, moving pretty good.
Yeah.
Kathy, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thanks, Coco.
Say thank you.
Terry.
We got rabies.
Not ready for sure. Okay. Okay.
Is it free? Oh.
He's free. Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
My hands are big, boy. You're so big.
All right. Yeah, then. Thank you.
We have another excited client here at our rabies clinic this evening, actually 2 of them, and we are excited to be talking to Georgette Jennings tonight. Can you tell us, is this your first visit to our rabies clinic?
No, I come every time I need a rabies shot for one of my dogs.
What has been, do you feel, the most beneficial part of these off-site clinics?
The fact that they're cheap. When you have a lot of dogs, you can save a lot of money. Yeah.
It's definitely a good service. How long have you had to wait tonight?
I was like third in line. And then I had to wait for the 1 year for him, but not long, 15 minutes. Not long.
Tell us a little bit about him.
His name's Spetzel. It's a German dumpling, and that's what he looked like when I first got him. He was a little tiny little dumpling. I loved him so much. He's a good boy. He is a Dachshund mix, and he's about 5 months old. And he's nervous as nervous can be right now, as you can tell. He'd rather be home.
Shots are a scary thing for anybody or any creature. Now, I gotta tell you, I saw this shirt that you have on, and I want you to show our friends out there watching this shirt. It is just incredible. I swear, honey, I won't get any more dogs. Classic, just classic. Well, I'm so glad to have been able to see you tonight, and I'm glad that you could come out with your little dumpling, and that is a perfect description of that dog.
Always been raised with dogs, so he just thinks it's a dog.
Damn, baby. What?
You just color.
Lucy. Hi, Lucy. I found another friend here at the Rabies Clinic, and this is Lisa. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm good. Who do you have with you tonight?
This is Zoe, Zoe Moore.
Oh, hello, Zoe.
It's her first time here. She's a little nervous, but we are glad to have the opportunity to come out tonight. I think it's a wonderful thing to be able to get the shots, for $5. So.
Yeah, it's definitely a nice service here, and I hope everything goes okay, Zoe. It looks like it's moving pretty quickly.
It does. Like I said, I think she's just bewildered by all the other dogs. So
I understand. Lisa, thanks for talking with us tonight.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Joining me now are Kellen and Natalie, and they've brought Cookie with them tonight. Hello, you all. Hi, Kellen.
Hi.
Thanks for coming out tonight to the Rabies Clinic. Can you tell me a little bit about Cookie?
She loves food. She'll eat anything, to sandwiches, to chicken. Sometimes she'll eat ham. And so we feed her a lot.
Does she do any tricks or anything, Kellen?
She'll stay up on her back legs once in a while for food. But her favorite time of day is dinner time. That's when she gets the most food.
Wow, I bet that would be her favorite time. Is she excited about being here tonight?
Probably not. She's going to get shot.
Did you tell her?
She doesn't know. She's probably excited about all the dogs. She wants down desperately, but we're not going to do that.
Yeah. It's a little intimidating sometimes. Well, I'm glad you guys came tonight. I sure do appreciate it. Are you kidding me? I was on the TV.
Had to bring my dog.
D'Andrea Hampton has come out tonight with her fella here to have rabies vaccination. Thank you for speaking with us tonight, D'Andrea.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is this your first visit to the rabies clinic?
No, I think we came about 3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is our second visit, yeah.
What do you think about this whole system here?
I mean, I think it's really good, and it gives everybody an opportunity to get their dogs, you know, the shots that they need at a minimal price too. So I think it's really good.
Great. Well, we're so glad you're here tonight, and thank you for speaking with us.
Thanks.
Anyway, let me get your
Wes Clark has been hard at work tonight at this rabies clinic. Wes, tell us a little bit about what all goes into putting on one of these clinics.
Well, there's a lot that goes on in the background, the advertising, getting the word out, the setup. It takes a lot more effort than most people that come probably realize, but it's important that we do this for the community. You know, it helps prevent rabies from being spread, obviously, and you know, it's a good service. It's our most popular service that environmental does.
It sounds like it. I've been a ton of people and dogs and cats through here tonight. Now, what has been your station this evening?
My station?
Yeah, what you been doing?
Oh, just filling out paperwork. We're just filling out paperwork, is all we do, and handing out rabies tags and certificates.
Well, I know everyone's appreciated it. Thanks so much, Wes, for talking with us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay. So now the two
Has he had a rabies before?
Jennifer Bardroff, an environmentalist here with the Franklin County Health Department, has been really busy tonight with all of our furry friends. Jenny, thanks for taking a moment to talk to us.
No problem.
Can you tell me what your favorite part of these rabies clinics have been?
I love seeing all the different dogs. I love all the different breeds. I love dogs, so that's a lot of fun for me, and it's really nice to be part of something that the community really appreciates. And it's a great way for people to make sure that their pets and not only that, but the public stays healthy. So I love doing it.
Well, it's completely obvious by that beautiful smile on your face, and I do thank you for taking a second to talk to us.
Thanks so much. Have a good night.
You too. Well, we've had another terrific visit here out in the community, looking at and visiting with different public health services. Tonight at the Rabies Clinic, we met a lot of really terrific people. Our vet was terrific, Dr. Clint Bevins. I want to thank him and his group for being with us tonight. I also want to thank all of the people that came out to support the program. And I want to thank you for watching. And I hope that in the future, next spring, if you are so inclined to come out and visit with us and have your pets vaccinated, that you begin checking our website early spring at www.fchd.org for our upcoming rabies clinic for 2016. So thanks for watching, and as always, if you have a topic that you'd like to see us discuss on Working on Wellness, just shoot us an email, drop us a line, and let us know. We hope that you'll join us next time for Working on Wellness. Thanks.